Hey folks, Charlie Sims here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day and thank you for joining me for a speed build. So today we are using the new Courtyard Oasis pack, and I got the name right the first time. Yay, which I don't normally do. But yeah, we're playing back with the new pack. I use pretty much everything from the new pack. Yeah, there's not too many things because it's a kit, but there's a lot of, well, I think there is quite a lot for a kit, yeah, a lot of architectural things, yeah, new spandrels, new eaves, new columns, it's windows and doors. It's quite exciting, although all of the windows and doors are for a medium wall height, so that was interesting, although it is made a bit easier from the Riad. I think that's how you pronounce it. I might have to look it up after that. But yeah, it's made a little bit easier from the courtyard in the middle of the home, because I managed to put, because we have some lovely doors that are actually on the tall wall height, but I managed to use the medium wall height. And then because it was 2 stories, like, it was fine. Obviously it doesn't look that good on the inside, but like, unless you're in first person, like, it looks fine, and like I was happy with it. It looked good from the courtyard, and that's kind of like the main thing. The biggest selling point of this property, I guess, would be the courtyard. I sound like an estate agent, but I really do like the courtyard that I did here. The only thing that I will say, and I don't know whether, I mean, let me know if you've found it different, but you can't really make small houses with this. I was originally thinking of making a tiny house, but having a courtyard and then having like, yeah, the definition of a courtyard is like an outdoor space in the middle of your home, right? So having the home like wrap around an outside garden, it's really hard to make it tiny. Let me know if you've managed it. But yeah, I was trying to make like, not a tiny house, just quite a small house. This ends up not being a small house. This is a 4-bedroom, and it ends up being 5-bathroom, just because of how the layout ended up. Like, to get to 2 bedrooms, there's 2 sets of stairs to the upstairs, and just because of how the corridor and the layout ended up being, like, I thought it would be easier to just have 2 ways to get up the stairs, and then there's 2 bedrooms from like each landing, and I had to give everyone an ensuite because there wasn't really room for like an upstairs bathroom that everyone could get to in the floor. I mean, the floor plan is basically done. Like, we don't really change this. So as you can see, that's where the trouble arose, if that makes sense. So because the floor plan is essentially just rooms adjacent to each other, it was difficult to fit a bathroom that everybody could get to, but it ends up being very luxurious. And yeah, I think the outside is really nice. I did this, if I do say so myself, I did do this trick with the window from Get Together, where I use the snowy escape things that look like shutters. They're like wall decals, and I use them on the windows to just cover up some of the Tudorish aspects of this window, and then I put that little terracotta thing over it, and then some red roses, and I thought that looked nice. I ended up redoing that a lot. Like, there was a lot of faff, just because I kept changing like the foundation of the platform, but you don't see any of that. I cut a lot out, but you would have seen the process on the first window, and you might see it on another window, but I don't leave it in for all windows. Yeah, this ended up taking me, or at least the footage was about 5 hours, but there was some faffing that I did, and I didn't record some faff. And yeah, and then when I sped it up, it ended up being 50 minutes, and then I cut it to 30, which I was quite impressed with. But yeah, that's how much kind of faffing I did. And then there was a lot of me just looking at it like, oh, this is really nice. I was really happy and surprised. This was very challenging though. I don't think it's Moroccan in a sense. Well, I mean, I've called it, I think I'm going to call it Mediterranean home with a Riad. But yeah, and it was because the roof isn't traditionally Moroccan, in my opinion. Some of the windows is. I'm adding these kind of. I guess it looks like. I guess like more shutters on the windows. I thought I'd add them just to give it a little bit of detail, and I quite liked how that looked. Again, this is a wall decal from Snowy Escape that I'm using in a different way. And yeah, but I think this is basically the exterior done. And I'm really happy with the exterior. It was a really fun challenge, and yeah, I think this pack is really fun. Yeah, I really like all of the kind of like building things that we got with this pack, all of the doors, and yeah, it did create a very interesting challenge. So yeah, that was nice. Always nice to have like a new challenge and like a bit of variety. And yeah, right now I'm just changing up these columns. So I decided to go with this green swatch everywhere for the tiles as well. And I do use, because the tiles are really cool. You get like one with an edge, so you can kind of have like a bit more detail. I didn't do that in the kitchen for some reason. Maybe I forgot, but I do it like everywhere else. You did see that I put an onsen down. The tiles were kind of giving me Turkish bath vibes as well, and I thought it would be really cool to put an onsen in there. And also, it's kind of like open to the courtyard, so it was just a nice extra activity that I fit in. And right now, we're doing the kitchen. I do change the kitchen a little bit because I wanted to put a kitchen table in here. There is a formal dining area, but you have to like it's the floor plan was a little bit awkward in that you have to walk like through the Riad to like get the food to the dining table basically, which is like a little bit awkward. I mean, I know in The Sims you can just click and drag food onto the table, so like not too annoying in The Sims, but like for real life, I imagine that being a little bit annoying. But I wanted to put the onsen in like that open area, and then once I did that, the only other thing on adjacent to this kitchen was like a little walkway that I made, and I just thought, oh, there's nowhere to put it apart from like opposite it. So that's why I thought we'll have like a kitchen diner for just like breakfast, and then if it's anything formal, then they have to, walk through the Riad, which I don't think is too bad. But yeah, not ideal. But yeah, we work with it. And now I'm just pulling out the couch. Had a look at the swatches, all of the swatches that couch came in, and I really liked all of them. Just especially this grey. I just think it's really nice. Also, did a little trick. You'll have seen me just do a little trick with that's actually a fountain piece that I used. But what I did was I used the tool mod to kind of like sink it into the floor, and then I put the palm tree in there, and I mean, like ignoring the water, it just looks like a palm tree planter, and I just quite liked how that looked. So yeah, and now I'm just making like a bit of a seating area and opposite a pool. I just thought it'd be nice to include a pool in here. So yeah, they got a pool, they've got an onsen, quite a rich family, and I absolutely like my new favourite clutter item is that tray that we got with this pack. It's like a tray of it's tea basically. That's what it is. It's a tray of tea, Moroccan tea. It's like a Moroccan tea set, and I just think it looks really cool. I really love that. I've actually been to Granada, which is like so. It's in Spain. It's like opposite but at the end of Spain, so like opposite the tip of it's opposite the tip of Africa, and quite literally like over the sea. And yeah, so they've got a lot of influences from Morocco, kind of like Moorish influences from when the Boers came over from Africa to Spain. I don't know the year. It was like the Romans and then the Visigoths, the like Germanic tribe. They like chipped away at the western side of Rome, and then after that, the Moors took away that side of sorry, not the eastern side, and then once it fell to the the western side, the western side, because we're talking about Spain, not Turkey, and then once it fell to the Visigoths, which were basically pillagers, then that's when the Moors had it. And the Moors brought the influences. And that was really long-winded, but I basically just wanted to say I have had tea like that in Granada in Spain, because they've got a lot of Moroccan influences in Spain, basically. And I thought it was really cool, and I loved it. Loved all of like the intricate tiles I saw, and just loved it. So Granada's nice if you want some of these kind of Moroccan type architectures. Got a big Moorish palace there as well. I don't know why I'm being like a travel guide right now. Just just wanted to say that's why I like the tea set so much, basically. But right now I talked completely over the living room, and now we are onto the dining room. And just using these lamps, and I thought like the silver went really well with the teal. I really like the colour scheme in this room. Very teal, calming blues. And it went really nicely with these chairs from Paranormal Stuff. And now I'm just putting like what I think is some family portraits, just dotting them about. And I absolutely loved putting that plant in that new vase that we got. I love that vase. It's stunning. And I thought that looked really nice. So now we're on to the bedrooms, and this is the parents' bedroom. So nothing too crazy in here in terms of colour schemes. We do get on to doing a few more fun bedrooms, but this one is a little bit boring. I think with a lot of these, I just whitewash the walls and then I add like a kind of accent colour, and this accent colour is black, which is quite interesting. So and I thought that was quite nice, actually. Kind of made everything like less bright. But I scaled that picture up a little bit because it was a little bit small. We are working with a medium wall height, which isn't like ideal, but it's fine. And this is like me adding the black, and I thought that looks really nice. And then I just add a little rug and then a mirror. So as you can see, I've done the floor plan off camera, and they have like bathrooms. Everyone has an ensuite basically. But I just show, and that there is a toilet downstairs as well with a shower. And there's like a shower or a tub in every single ensuite. So I'm just showing footage of one because I didn't want to show footage of all of them because it does get a little bit repetitive. But this is basically what all of the bathrooms look like. Sometimes I do different bathrooms, but for this I decided to do all the bathrooms. And now we are on to the teenagers' bedroom. So I added 2 teenage bedrooms and then a bedroom for 2 twin children. This is like the teens room, and we're just working this colour scheme out. This is really fun. It's like a lot of yellows, a lot of oranges. Yeah, I really like it. And you've probably seen, there we go, here. So that's where I put that window by Get Together. That window by Get Together, if you put it like too close to the wall, it just kind of like, yeah, you get this kind of dark frame and you don't really get the window coming in from the inside. So I just used wardrobes to cover that up, and it actually like worked for like the vast majority of rooms, and it was fine. Like I quite like that they've all got big wardrobes in their room. I think it's really realistic. So. And I really didn't want to change the windows because I thought they looked really good. So this is like my kind of workaround for that. But yeah, we're just adding. I just got these gameplay controllers out of debug, and I just thought I'd add that, and I did add a little console as well. And yeah, I'm so jealous of this room. I think this room is so nice. Like I would have loved to have this room growing up. Yeah. So yeah, this teen has got their own like desk with their laptop, and then they've got like a little chill area where they can have their mates round or like play games. I just think it's really nice. Actually, everyone's got a really nice room. Well, they've all got like en suites, but yeah, this is pretty luxurious. And then soon I'm just going to add some pops of yellow, and I do actually end up adding yellow, subtle yellow wallpaper, and I think that looks fine. I don't think it's too crazy. And then we give them a fan as well, and I do dot a lot of fans around just because I imagine this being really hot. Oh no, I give them that light from Paranormal Stuff that I think works really well with the Moroccan architecture actually. So that's cool. And now I'm just making like a little vanity unit here amongst the wardrobes, and yeah, I think that worked out pretty well. And then yeah, we had a bed because we've got to cover up some of the fireplace. Yeah, just that fireplace is massive as well, but I didn't want to like scale it down or anything. And yeah, what else do we give? This is the second teenager's room. And yeah, we give this teenager a desk, but then later I change the desks to a ladder because this teenager actually has the loft above them, which yeah, I didn't realise until the end. So we utilise the loft, and actually the loft is really fun because the loft doubles as their kind of study space and is also like a bit of a secret loft, and they've got their secret passion that they're hiding from their parents in the loft. That's what I was thinking when I did that, but I'll show you what their passion is later. Yeah, now I think I just end up adding a plant maybe, or no, oh, a bookcase, because I thought that could be their hobby. Yeah, so they can just chill with some books here. And as I said, they've got something upstairs, so they actually probably have a better room than their sibling. Yeah, because of that loft space that they've got as well. Oh, and this teenager actually has the only balcony. Ideally, that would be for the parents' bedroom, but it's okay. So yeah, so this is where they can have their friends over. And yeah, I just thought this was like a really nice space. We put this tea set here as well. I put the tea set in a lot of spaces, yeah, just everywhere really. Because I just think, I don't know, I love having tea. It's like my favourite thing ever. I love having tea. So I just thought, well, if it was up to me, there'd be a tea set here, there'd be a tea set there, like everywhere you can sit, you'd be able to sit with a cup of tea. So I think that's why I put so many tea sets in. I can't tell you why I use the couch so much. Only that I literally love every single swatch of the couch. So this is me doing a little bit of detail with the new tile that we got. I do this a lot, but I don't show it all on camera. But for some reason, I showed this little corridor on camera. But yeah, the corridors are mostly empty just because I thought that it was realistic for them to be empty. Because they're essentially walkways, like, you know, there's a lot of walkways in this place. But now we're on to the twins. I was thinking that they were twins or like very close in age No, twin. Yeah, I think I had twins in mind. So yeah, this is the twins' room. Yeah, and this was awkward because there's a door right there, so I couldn't put wardrobes in there to separate this. So I just add that photo, and I think it just looks like a really thick photo frame. But you'll have to let me know what you think. I know it isn't ideal, but yeah, I didn't want to change the windows because I just thought, oh, these look really good, and I could just work with it on the inside, you know. But yeah, I'm just making like a little. They've got like a little bit of an entryway. Their ensuite is to the right, and yeah, I'm just kind of making it cluttered. So this is where they put their bags after school, and yeah, just a load of clutter. I think I put a teddy in the corner. And then we put a big light from bowling stuff, I think, just because, yeah, we put that light down just because I thought it was like a bit of fun and kind of cute for a kid's room. Yeah, and they've got so much room, and it's so great because I could put the massive items down and make them functional, which is really nice. So we give the kids a little, yeah, little craft table. They've got a violin. We had the void critter station. Then I had the scouting board because it's like the most fun thing to do for kids, in my opinion. Is that scout thing. Yeah, oh yeah, and then so one of the kids is like into knitting. I'm just kind of like adding some knitting balls around, balls of wool around, and yeah, and then the other kids just like got some, I don't know, he's just into sports and posters and their friends, I don't know. But yeah, so just cluttering up their shared side table, and yeah, because I feel like kids wouldn't have their own side table really. I don't think I did as a kid. I think I just like, even like growing up, I just had like my phone like on the floor next to my bed or something like. But yeah, so and then we added like a few books. And yeah, I think I just add a load of posters. Yeah, like literally just loads of posters by this kid's bed. Yeah, maybe like they're into games as well. Oh yeah, and then I put this down. I really like this. So yeah, so when they do their crafts, that's what they've made on their craft station. I was thinking, yeah, and I think that's the bedroom basically. Yeah, just add some mess because it's a kid's room, and yeah, right now we are doing the yeah, this kind of like hidden. I mean, I guess like not hidden, but I imagine like the Sims parents never come up to this kind of area, and this is their secret passion, so they really like DJing. And then I really like the, and I don't think I've ever used that, like those cardboard cutouts to make like a dance floor. I've never used that before. I think it looks really cool, but I've never used it. And I thought this was really perfect because I thought they could DJ and then have their friends round to like dance on the cardboard. And yeah, just like thought that was kind of cool and a good use of the space. So yeah, that sim is probably extremely popular given like the balcony area when they where they can have their friends round, and then also the fact that they DJ and then have their friends round. But then I thought that maybe like the parents don't know anything about the DJing. I mean, I haven't thought about whether that like disapprove or what. I just thought, yeah, they don't know about that side of their child, and that was like the story that I had like in my head when I was like doing that. So yeah, but now we are on to the courtyard. Not the courtyard, the garden. Yeah, this is literally just gardens. We add like this trellis and then put just a barbecue and like some seating in the trellis, and then we add like a fountain to the outside. But apart from that, it's just luscious plants. Yeah, like lots of plants. And yeah, just like a walkway to this really nice like barbecue area, like amongst all of the plants. I really did want this to have a lot of plants in. From kind of Pinterest, it looks like that. That's like I don't know, I just literally just Pinterested Moroccan gardens, and like I got things like this basically. And now I'm just adding the fence as well to kind of separate the plants, and that's because I saw it on Pinterest, if I'm being completely honest, and I thought it looked really cool. Although that being said, I think it would be better if the fence was in a contrasting colour, because it's all just very green right now and you can't really like see, like the fence isn't that distinct. So before I upload it I might change the colour of that fence. I'm literally looking at it now. I've done the screenshots and everything. So, but yeah, I might change that, because that's, I don't know. I feel like it could be like maybe blue, and that might be a bit better. But yeah, just to contrast a little bit more with all of the plants. But yeah, I added that rug as well, and I was really happy that I used that, because I did think it was stunning. You just need like quite a little bit of space, but I actually think that looks really good. Yeah, I'm just really happy with the garden, and it was like super, it came together super quickly, because it's essentially just pathways and gardens, right? But yeah, like just adding some tropical plants, well, trees, and yeah, and we've got all of this like lush foliage, and yeah, I just think this is like a really nice walkway. Can you imagine how much nature there'd be here, and animals, and God knows what else. So yeah, and just adding some tropical flowers as well from Jungle Adventure. Yeah, just a healthy mix of island living and jungle adventure here. I use the base game Spanish Revival fence and gate. Yeah, really like that gate, so I decided to use it. But yeah, now I'm making like a little pathway into the property, and then we just add some trees at the front here as well, and then a gate, sorry, not a gate, like we kind of like add fence to the either side of the walkway as well. And this is basically it for the exterior. Well, on the interior we just add a little bit of foliage to the Riad. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So yeah, we just add like some vines, and yeah, just kind of like naturally growing plants that have kind of like grown up the side of the courtyard. I just wanted to add something like that. Yeah, and I think it ends up looking pretty good. This is kind of like out of my comfort zone to add things like that. I don't tend to do this, but I thought like for this build that it kind of worked. Yeah, and I kind of use a mixture of, well, yeah, like a mixture of a lot. I use these jungle adventure plants that I don't normally use. Well, I guess it's wall decoration, but yeah, kind of plants, and then I mix it with some get together and some vampire stuff, because you get like some dark ivy with the vampire stuff that I think is really nice. But yeah, mixing them was like a little bit of a challenge, and yeah, just this in general, because I haven't really done it that much, to be honest. But yeah, I think it ends up working, and then yeah, it ends up looking really cool. But this is basically the end of the build. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your patience. And yeah, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you would like to see more content from me, please hit subscribe. Have a great day, guys. Bye.